Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about manifesting and success and how we get so caught up in achieving, striving to arrive somewhere that we forget to bring joy into each day and be happy for the little successes along the way. So if that's interesting to you, let's get started. All right, so I've been on this self-improvement, spiritual awakening journey for about 4 years, whatever you want to call the journey. I've obviously been on it my whole life, but I was consciously aware I was on the journey for about 4 years now. And it was mostly driven by this need to achieve financial abundance above all else. I grew up super, super poor and I had a lot of struggles moving out super young, having my son when I was 18, and always feeling like I wasn't enough and that I had no worth as a human being unless I could make a certain amount of money, potentially, more than my husband. And then I had made it, like when I make this money, then I'll be good enough. Like when I reach the success that I envision for myself, then I will be good enough. But until then, I cannot be happy because I have to be constantly striving and dying and putting myself and all my needs to the side so I can achieve, achieve, achieve. Now, if this resonates with you, I'm so glad that you're here because I started working with a coach a few months ago and I've had a lot of epiphanies since then. It's been very helpful to see myself, even though I've been posting about self-worth and self-love, blah, blah, blah. You have to love yourself for so long. I guess I just didn't really feel achieved, or sorry, that I had achieved the ability to love myself fully. Even though I thought so on the surface, there was still this constant judgment coming up and yelling at me that it's not good enough until you have enough followers, until you have X amount of dollars in your bank account, until you have X amount of clients that want to work with you. And so every time something would go wrong or I wouldn't get the things that I desired, the followers, the money, the clients, and it's not that I wasn't getting those things, I just wasn't getting them to the degree I wanted at the speed that I wanted. It would be really easy to just be like, you're not good enough, nobody likes you, nobody wants to hear what you have to say, blah, 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 blah. AKA bullshit sandwich from the judge. If you haven't heard about the judge, follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm going to talk more about him. But it is basically the inner critic that is constantly judging our ability to achieve or be the person we want to be. So what I want to talk about is a flip in perspective because like most things in life, they can be changed with a perspective shift. So here's what I'm proposing. Don't look at success and your ability to claim happiness as something far off in the distance. It's not something you arrive at. It's not something you achieve by reaching the big goal that you have, because this is what'll happen. You'll chase the goal, and then you'll either not reach the goal and beat yourself up, or even worse, you'll reach the goal, be happy for maybe a day, maybe even less than a day, and then you're going to be comparing yourself to others, back at square one, setting another goal, because inevitably, by the time you reach the goal, you'll be like, I need to go bigger. And then after one day of happiness, this huge distance between you and success once again. So stop constantly distancing yourself from happiness, from success by, here it is, making each action that you take towards that success a success. So I'll give you an example. I want to have a certain amount of followers on my social media accounts. And why? Because I want to have people that I am helping, because my work, I believe, is to help others overcome self-doubt, because I have been riddled with self-doubt my whole life and it has tragically held me back. And so if there wasn't other spiritual teachers online, on YouTube, on Instagram, putting their work out there, sharing their stories, I wouldn't even be where I am today. So I want to be one of the people that helps guide people along their journey with my own trials and errors. So a success to me doesn't have to be reaching the followers, amount of followers. Ooh, when I get there, then I'll be good enough. No, it doesn't even have to be getting one follower. The success for me is posting. I make a post each day. I just recently upped my posts on Instagram to 3 posts a day based on a girl that I talked to who said that that's what she does. We'll see how it goes. But it's no point in constantly watching the numbers or constantly gauging my worth next to other accounts, whether they grew in a year. Maybe it took them 10 years to grow there. Who knows? But that's not the point. The point is, am I doing the actions today that will bring the results later? Because if I focus on the actions I'm taking today, am I completing them? Am I putting the effort in? Am I showing up? Then I can be a winner every single day, and so can you. You can be a winner today if you check something off your list and call it a win. I wrote a blog post today, check. I talked to a prospective client today, check. Doesn't matter if the client buys, doesn't matter if the client, signs up to work with you. You talk to them, check. You're a winner. I made a phone call that was uncomfortable today, check. I filled out the paperwork to get my own business number today, check. Each little item that you can check off your list, to me, is a success. And when you can flip that perspective and be successful every day and know, I'm doing my best today. You don't have to overload yourself with like 20 different things in a day and then beat yourself up because you didn't get them all done. Be reasonable. But as long as you're taking a reasonable enough steps every day, so still having that balance to have a life with your friends and family, but you're taking steps every day, then you're a winner. You're winning. You're successful. Claim it. Claim happiness today because you're worth it and life's too short. What if you never get to that elusive success goal? What if you get hit by a bus tomorrow? What if something tragic happens? Or what if you change gears altogether? Does that mean that you were a loser that whole time because you never got to this elusive success? No. Every day that you woke up and you showed up and you tried and you put the effort in, you're a success. And that happiness can happen today and tomorrow and the next day. And after a while, you'll just be a really happy person because you'll know that you're always doing your best. And when you create and you would strive from that place of happiness and gratitude and self-love, what you're going to create is going to be so much more abundant than someone who's sitting there scratching their head, feeling like they're not good enough because they're not somewhere they want to be at. So that's my advice for you today. It has massively shifted my personal self-worth and feelings of self-love for myself, and just like my ability to enjoy what I'm doing so much in the last couple months that I really wanted to share that with you all. So I hope this reaches at least one person and helps you shift your mindset enough to feel just a little bit happier every day. If you like this kind of content, let me know. I want to add more of it on this channel, and comment down below. Maybe check out my blog on my website. I'll link that as well. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.